This is a warning to every citizen of the following countries: Nigeria, South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Kenya, UK, USA. If you have a relative or a friend in one of those countries, warn him or her, there is this new drink scattered. The drink is from natural waterborne sources. Its water is connected to a marine spirit. They take the water, mix with few components from industrial areas. The bottle has a blue sticker and label tab. Yellow viewers, welcome once again to another educative episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extra Order Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. If you're still new in this show, we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. Listeners, you have a problem, you don't have someone to share with, don't be afraid, don't be shy, don't commit suicide. Feel free to share your story with us. There is a lot of people willing to help you with advice. So don't be shy, don't be afraid. It's simple here. Simply go to WhatsApp, text us on +263 775 597 775 +263 775 597 775, or you can contact our PR Fidel Goch at his Gmail account, fidelgoch@gmail.com. Listeners, you are still new here. Please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. This will help you that when we upload, you'll be notified. To those who have been here, check if you hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for checking. This will help you. You won't be skipped when we publish our next video. Viewers, I do not continue waste your time. Let's go straight into the confessions. Yellow Uncle, mine is not a confession only, but it's also a message which want to reach the people. Please make it reach the people. Warn them about this deadly drink new in town. I worked for one of the CEOs of the branch in Nigeria. From what I learned when we were staying together, the lady's friends and counterparts staying in South Africa, Botswana, Kenya, Zambia, Ghana, they are all over Africa and the world. They are planning to bring harm to the people just to satisfy their goddess. So this boss lady of mine, he have a farm. At that farm, there was a natural pool which was in a forest. That forest is in the farm. So at that natural pool, she could go there and spend days in the pool. When she was going to the pool, she was wearing white all over her body. What made me to meet such a weird person? It was in 2014. I have finished my tertiary education. I have not yet found a job. I started Googling and searching on Facebook for jobs until I find that one of being a maid. I was taken by the lady, but when I arrived at her house, there were many rooms. Any person was not allowed to enter. Even the cooks who were working there, they told me about everything which was happening there, which was weird. I wanted money, so there was nothing I could do. I don't have relatives. My father died when I was still a kid. My mother died when I was still a kid. They were the only people I knew. My parents never introduced me to anyone. I only knew them. So after their death, my life was some of a lonely person. I was always lonely most of my time. So I spent most of the time on cell phone. And that's when I managed to see that job. Lucky enough, I have finished school. So I went and the lady deployed me to one of her farms. I went to the farm. I was to be the cook. At that farm, there are builders who were building a swimming pool. I was to cook for them. So I was at the farm. The lady came several times. She couldn't finish 3 days without coming back to the farm. Then she go into her bedroom, wear white all over her body, then go into the pool. No one was allowed to follow her. She wanted to go alone, then do all the things she was doing. They finished the swimming pool. The lady came on a regular basis, putting different types of fish on that pool. Sometimes she could spend most of her time at that pool. And there was this shocking thing. When she came, the fish and all creatures in the swimming pool were to come at a point where you could see everything which is in the pool. And to that natural pool, she went there, but no one was allowed to go there. The pool is a center of a forest. So the lady was weird, but she paid me very well, and I wanted money. I don't have where to go. I was relying on her so that maybe I can have where to stay. Where could I go after rejecting job with that lady? So the lady and me became close with time, and we started sharing our stories. She said she was once married, but her husband beat her, and she started doing her things. This is when she met this other lady. The lady was into buying and selling. They started doing the hustle together. You know, these people who are into selling, they want to boost their sales so easily. So they started going to a marine spiritual healer. The marine spiritual healer gave them water and said, you must have pools when you are rich, or you can pay a yard with a natural pool already there. So this is what they did. So recently I was sweeping. She wasn't aware I was close to her bedroom. She was calling one of her friends in South Africa. They were talking about a meeting they held in the water. I didn't understand. How can they do a meeting under the water? But that's what she was talking about with her friend. They were saying they are planning to start producing the drinks. Then the drinks will be published and delivered to the people. So it was last year when I caught her in that call. This year, they have started manufacturing drinks. There are lorries and lorries, trucks and trucks coming to collect water, and the water will be mixed with few components. Then a drink will be out. They are also packing purified water from that pool. And from what I heard in the call, there are counterparts in South Africa, Ghana, Zambia, and many other countries I mentioned at the introduction. And those are the ladies who are at forefront. The drinks are being put into the people. So I was afraid to lose my life. I started acting like I was suspicious. She saw that I was suspicious, and she further opened up to me and tempted me to join their group. What they are doing is that they are agents of that marine goddess. The marine goddess have kids which are failing to have shelters. So the kids dwells in humans. Those are some of the marine demons you see in people. So some of these drinks and purified water are not safe. And the drink they are producing is in a bottle with a blue sticker. Blue sticker is red letters written Tainchiwaya. I don't know the meaning, but they are changing names. This is what they are doing. From time to time, they are changing names and color. But the drink is being liked by the people, especially in Nigeria and South Africa. I feel it's right time we should expose such people. Thank God I am now back to my village. I managed to escape. I am praying day and night. I don't want her to kill me because I know she is after me. She knew and I know all your secrets. That's my confession. Please hide my identity. I will be in trouble. The next confessions are strictly for the people above the age of 18 or viewers below the age are advised not to watch or listen. If you are sitting next to those types of relatives or friends, you can't watch with such type of content. You can excuse each other. The next confession is follows. Please, I really need help. A male friend of mine lost his girlfriend in a car accident. He was so broken and I was really there for him. Same period, I was having issues with my guy and were not on good terms. After some months, my fair friend took my niceness to him as love and asked me out. I rejected, but he got some sad and emotional. I was saying some hateful things. Then I considered him, hoping that when he fully recovers, I'll explain things to him and walk out. It's 2 months now and I'm ready to settle things with my guy. But this, my male friend, is really making me feel bad for trying to walk. I don't love him the way he thinks. I don't feel any form of connection towards him. I have been making attempts to leave, but he will always be begging and reminding me his dead girlfriend. There was no form of sexual entanglement between us. I didn't even let him touch me. Inappropriate talks, more of kissing. Please, house, I want to walk out of the relationship with my male friend. How can I do that without him feeling the way he does? Please help me. He has been suicidal. Most of the things which were happening, especially at their home, he was going to a tree attempting to kill himself and he was caught several times. What should I do? The next confession is as follows. Hide my identity, please. I have been in a relationship for the past year and I have liked him a lot. Just that he is not a private person at all. Everything we do or discuss is to be shared or told to his friends. Since the time we started dating, he posts me all the time on the status. Pictures I don't know he was taking. We go out and he will be sticking and posting me everywhere. We discuss things and the next time we meet with his friends, they'll ask me about it as if they were there when we spoke about it. The last time one of his friends said, since I said I'm shy of them, they will stop coming around. This is something I told my boyfriend when I was trying to reason with him to keep our chats private. Yet, he went to tell them and asked if I wanted them to stop being friends with my boyfriend because I'm dating him. That's not what I mean. I have been complained of these things several times, but no change. He doesn't even know he is doing it. One of the guys asked me if I was really a virgin when my boyfriend met me. This is something only he knows cause he broke me. He has already told me I know I am naturally a quiet and private person and I try to understand him. But can't we keep some things between us? If we get married, he can post me anytime and I can do the same. But I believe in building something solid in private before coming out to the public. Please, am I asking too much? And is this a red flag? I'm starting to have doubts about this relationship. Our next confession is as follows. I am a 25-year-old guy, not yet independent because I am still staying with my parents. But I have a normal job and although it's not easy, I am trying to save up and see what life is for me. I've been eyeing this friend of my auntie. I thought she was around my age, but she is in her 30s and a widow with 1 child. She is well to do and I'm starting to develop feelings for her. She has been chatting me every day and sharing a lot of things with me. In a way, I see she wants me to feel free with her, to see where it goes. She always wants me to visit her. I want to know, is a 10-year gap too much? Also the fact that she is a child and is in a better job and more educated than me. Can a relationship like this work, or I should try and forget it? Spring water is defined as water derived from an underground formation from which water flows naturally to the surface. This water must be collected only at the spring or through a bore that taps the underground formation feeding the spring. Purified water. While purified water goes through a process of removing particles and complements like lead, mercury, and arsenic, it's important to note that in many cases it begins as tap water.